Hello guys, good day. This is Anne of Reinforcement Club, your fellow positive reinforcer. Today we're going to talk about why do we need a direction in life? Why do we need goals? Other than the fact that, yeah, we want to have a good time, we want to chill, you want to go on holidays, we want to travel to different places, we want to spend time with our family, we just want to chill, relax, like chill and relax from the stress, or we just don't want to do anything at the moment. But it's also not good to not do anything at all. Like we're just wandering around like we don't know where we're going. And that's also exhausting. Well, on the other hand, it's still exhausting working on your goals, but at least you see the progress. You see rewards. You can feel the maturity in you, the growth, how you deal with life. You're growing. So it's worth suffering. So, having a goal in life. Now, one of the best advantages of having a goal in life is that, look, every day before you sleep and from the time you get up in the morning, you already know what you want. In other words, you have clarity and focus. No confusion, no wasted effort. You know what you're working for. You know what to say yes to. You know what to say no to. You save ample of time and energy, only allotting those time and energy to where they matter most to you. Like you're working on, building up your portfolio. If you're keen, if you want to venture property, investment, or if you want to have a goal like you want to spend time with your family for like 2 months off work. So you you decided to work harder and explain it to your family. Look, I promise you we're gonna be together for 2 months full time. But at the moment, for 3 or 5 months, I'm gonna work hard for that 2 months together. I'm gonna work hard because in that way I can get more money for the future of the family. At the same time, I can secure the future and we're gonna have time together. So that's the goal for a family. So what is your goal? Or if you're a student, it's important to really say no to some things. It's nice life is when you're young. You have a lot of distractions. But, when, like, for example, you're a nursing student, you also have to say no to some opportunities to party, to freak out, to chill, to have a good time with your friends when you allotted a time for study, for the upcoming major exam. So it's not all about good time. The way it doesn't mean that you have a goal in life, you don't enjoy life anymore. It only means that when you have a goal in life, you know where you're going, and of course, you can have a good time because you need it. Another important thing to note why we do need to have direction is that resilience. Life will always have a setback, adversities, problems, unexpected heartbreaks, which life will always going to throw you those. And disappointments, when disheartened moment, it's not only, reserved for the rich. Everybody can feel down in life. No one is exempted. And when those setbacks, when you have big problems in life, when when you know where you're going at the same time, your goals will keep you grounded. It's easier to stay motivated when you know why you're suffering. When you know exactly why is it worth it. Just like the example I brought you before, you're going to work hard for 5 to 6 months to have 2 full-time vacation holidays with your family because you want to get more money, you want to secure the future of your family. At the same time, you want to spend full time with them. No distraction, fully present. So sometimes it's when you want to be like unstoppable, when you want to get more, to gain more, there is a certain point wherein you don't really hit the balance. But there is what we call counterbalance that, when you work full time, towards your goal to get more money, to secure your family's future, and have a good time with them. And then you ask yourself, is it worth it? Then if it's worth it, then your family agrees to that, and they support you, they would understand. They look forward to that 2 months of vacation. Then why not? And along that 5 months of working hard, you're going to experience setback, problems, unexpected. And since you already have a goal in your mind that, you already have the reason why these problems are coming, then I wouldn't say it's easier, but you have a definite reason to come back, to really fight forward for the sake of your goals, for the sake of your family and their future, your future together. Now, also, goals and direction will help you, pick yourself up when you feel depressed. Otherwise, there's no more time to feel depressed at all because you're busy, pretty much busy working on your goals in life. And lastly, you need goals and direction for the sake of fulfillment and growth. A life with direction is a life with meaning. It's a life worth fighting for. And pursuing a clear path brings a deeper satisfaction and help you grow into the person you're meant to become. So, all in all, the future doesn't just happen. You create it. You could happen to come up with such goals because currently you are broke. Currently you have big problems in front of you. That's why you feel disgusted and you want to change it. So, in other words, you create your future. You create your goals. It doesn't mean that you have no problems. You're comfortable. That's actually also can give you some sort of setback when you're too comfortable. Sometimes you're unprepared to really fight back in life because you're too comfortable, and then when things happen, things get wrong, things get messy, and then you just struggle to get your act together. But once you have goals, you always have reason to come back and fight back whatever life is throwing you. So if you've no goals, it's way better to create them for yourself, for your family, for if you have any reason, for whatever reason you can come up with. So if you ever care to really, if you want to have adventures in life, I dare you to start defining your direction today and watch how quickly, clarity, motivation, and fulfillment follow along the way. So life is about your creation. Personal choice. It's just you're the CEO of your own life. You're the business owner of your own life. So it's way better to heed to where you want to be and be happy. We only live once. So I hope I shared something valuable today. If you ever love this episode, you can share this to your family and friends. You can follow me in YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, even in X. Reinforce Me Club, by the way, this is Anne, your fellow positive reinforcer. I do appreciate your time and have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.